We just have a few last-minute adjustments here to the first Chef Showdown, the Iron Chef competition that's part of Festival of Chefs 2006, brought to you by Van Eerden Food Service, one of the companies that is making this possible, along with so many others, such as Founders Bank and Trust, along with Garrett's Appliance, Sub-Zero and Wolf, and all the vendors that you see out there. Folks, I'm Tom Norton, and with me is Amy Sherman and Chef Oliver Hale, and we're here in the studios at WKTV in Wyoming, coming to you with the first of the Iron Chef competitions, the Chef Showdown. Now we've got some teams here I want to introduce to you, and then when we go there, I'm going to go over the rules, and that's going to kick off our night tonight. Here we have in this team here, we have Chef Chris Perky of the Sierra Room. Let's give him a big hand, everyone. And we have Chef Corey Dement of Johnny Carino's, also known as the Electric Cheetah. Big hand, everyone. And trying her hand in a Iron Chef competition for the first time is Miss Julia Dragas from WZZM TV 13. And we also have Mark McNamara from Marco's New American Bistro in Cascade. This comprises our first team. Give him a big hand. And on this side right here, we have Chef William Reed from the Amway Grand Plaza Hotel. And we have Chef Tommy Fitzgerald from Jimmy's Grill. And we have Chef Brett Hurley. You hear his show on Wood AM. He's from Aquinas College. All right. And another gentleman we have from Wood AM, ladies and gentlemen, Gary Allen. Now I want to introduce our judges tonight. We have, sitting there, and the gentleman in the blue shirt, we have one of our title sponsor, Mr. Andy Van Eerden. Sitting next to him from Grand Rapids Magazine, Julie Birch.
Hey, Julie! Woo!
And we have, sitting next to him from Grand Rapids Community College Culinary Arts School, we have Chef Charlie Olowski. And now, ladies and gentlemen, for all of you watching, for the next 50 minutes, the rules tonight are pretty simple. We've got a secret ingredient, and tonight, these two teams, their responsibilities are to create 3 original recipes from one primary ingredient in 50 minutes or less, okay? And we're going to announce now that primary ingredient. Now, through the course of this, we saw it, should it be a vegetable, should it be a protein? We thought we would make it very difficult for our chefs. And tonight, down there in front of the cameraman, we have our primary secret ingredient, which is a liquid. It is a red wine and a white wine and a Stella Artois beer, courtesy of Cascade Winery and Westside Beer Distributing. So, teams, are you ready?
Ready.
Okay, I'm going to yeah, dibs on the beer. Now I'm going to introduce your MCs and play-by-play hosts for tonight. We have from Two Chicks in an Oven, Chef Amy Sherman. And ladies and gentlemen, you have seen his show for many years now. It is our very own Chef-O from Chef-O's Place. Okay, so let's take the teams take our positions from where you're going to start. So if you would move into your positions, make your marks, and we on our mark we will set your clock. Now, ladies and gentlemen, behind me here we have the chalkboard. Now the chalkboard is going to conduct the scoring system. As each of the dishes are finished and presented to the judges for judging, each item will be given a score of points. Dish 1, dish 2, dish 3, and the total. Now here's the surprising part. The highest total for each team, that team wins a food donation given to the Kids Food Basket of Kent County in that team's name. Let's give Kids Food Basket a big hand.
All right, Kids Food Basket.
Okay, are we ready, teams?
We're ready.
Ready? And your clock is, mark is 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Okay, here we go. Okay, Amy, what we should do here? I don't know.
I know, I
this
hate
is
to
something different.
Well, we're going to have to look at each of our teams separately and see what these chefs are doing.
I'm going over here. I see a master shuffler over here. She's shuffling.
All right, you check out that mandolin.
I'm checking the mandolin, and I'm checking over here at this shuffler over here. Julian, you chuck corn real good.
Yeah, thank you, Chef O.
Many years experience, huh?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
One thing I can do in the kitchen is shuck corn.
Chuckling corn. Well, Amy over here, I'm going to check out this. What's going on here? It looked like this mandolin person is really doing something. Now, what are you doing?
I am right now cutting the peppers so we can make a sauce with them. He's going to juice them and have the sauce.
Okay. What I hear is some yellow peppers, and I saw also you have some zucchini squash. And she is taking it on doing them up right here. I'm going to move closer to the table over here, Amy, and see what's going on. I see some Korean. Chef Chris Perky, what are you doing here?
I am getting my poaching liquid ready here. I'm going to toast these spices up real nice first.
What kind of spice you got here?
I got a little allspice, a little fennel seed, black pepper, and some bay leaves.
I'm salivating just smelling it.
It does smell really good.
Okay, over here we've got Chef Hurley and our celebrity chef Gary. They're gonna slice up some chives. It looks like. Is that right?
Maybe Gary's trying to slice.
Wait a minute, Hurley. Do you want those that big or do you want them smaller? Show them. You need to tuck your fingers behind. You're gonna cut them right off.
We don't need any injuries over here.
You're making me nervous.
Didn't tell me that part. Yeah.
Now, Chef, what?
Oh, like that.
We want a nice small dice, I think.
That was good.
Yeah. Amy, you better call in the medics already. Now we.
Oh, okay.
There we go,
you
nice
see,
and
that's
small. That's much better.
And Chef, tell us what are you doing here with this the yellow pepper?
Just getting the juice out of it.
Oh, you gotta like choke like this.
Put some of that white wine in there.
Okay, and what it's going to be? Like a stock or a sauce?
It'll be the base of our plate. All the juice from the yellow peppers, some chicken stock in there, some of the white wine, chicken stock to make it real rich.
Chicken
salt,
stock.
pepper.
All right, with chicken stock, I see Chef
Oh,
Perky.
that knife is sharp.
What do we have here, Chef Perky, in the pan here?
These are duck breasts
Duck breast.
coming for Mark McNamara's dish with red wine.
Okay, all right.
Okay.
Amy,
Let's get another shot at Gary and his much better chives. Now these are looking really good. Now they're small. Now I would hire you.
are they small? Are they as small as he is?
Not
Okay,
quite,
and this
Chef.
is going over here.
Now, I'm smelling wood over here somewhere, Amy. I smell wood burning.
I'm smelling some smoke as well. Someone's building a smelter over here.
Oh, that's what I bet.
Smoked tomatoes,
Okay, let's
right?
get a shot of this. I got some smoked tomatoes going.
Come let it all out, Chefo.
Right here.
I'm smoking over here. I'm smoking. That's what I'm doing. No smoking in the building.
What are you smoking on?
The tomatoes are good.
Yeah, I'm liking that on-stove smoker. You can put those together at home even if you want, if you have a big pan like that. But great way to smoke without the grill. And so I'm interested to see what they're going to do with those smoked tomatoes on
I
that
am
side.
too. I'm either that or the smoke detector. What I want to see going on first here.
Don't let the sprinkler system come
Yeah.
on. What do we have over here with Chef Mark? He's got some fennel. This is a fennel bulb, something that if you've watched my show before, I know I've used it on it. It's also sometimes called anise.
You don't want
which is a
that.
great
You don't want that
ingredient.
either.
Are you going to be using that fresh, or are you going to be cooking it, Chef Mark?
We're going to braise it in a little bit of red wine.
Braising. Now explain it. Braising. What is braising?
Well, I don't know if you can really braise a vegetable, but we're going to try.
We're gonna try braising.
We're going to saute it first. We're going to use a little bacon.
Okay.
And we're going to render the bacon fat, and we're going to saute the fennel, and then we're going to add red wine. Cook the fennel in the red wine.
Ah, okay.
This fennel's going to be nice and soft in the final dish, and it's probably going to take on that wonderful purpley hue of the red wine of the secret ingredient that they're using today. Let's go see what these guys are doing over here.
Well, I'm getting
Hurls
hooked
is
on this
bringing,
smoke.
he's bringing out an onion here, which I'm sure he's going to have our friend Gary cut.
I would leave that alone. Let someone cut the onion.
I'm braising as well.
Oh, you're braising.
And over here on the stove, we've got, what do we have here, Chef Bill? We have some cherries. So you're using the Stella Artois, and this, are you making a dessert?
No, not yet.
Maybe. It's a secret.
Maybe.
We
Oh,
don't
maybe.
know yet.
My pepper shaker back. You know what they say about me with the pepper shaker? Stop saying something.
Oh, yeah.
I
tried to get my steamer off your table, and now you're taking my pepper
The
shake.
Oh, I
smack
hate when
talk
that
is
happens.
starting, folks. We have a lot of smack talk.
Chef O, just stay out of it, please.
Okay, Tommy, what do you got going here? I see you got some, what is it, cherries or what is it?
We've got some Michigan dried cherries, you know me and my local boys. So
Okay.
Michigan dried cherries, some Granny Smith apple. I've got a little bit of Vidalia onion, and I'm gonna reduce that down with red wine tonight.
Oh, you're gonna
make a little
that?
chutney.
You're gonna make a chutney?
Yeah.
Somebody asked me what chutney. I'm gonna ask you. Can tell folks what a chutney is. I mean,
Chutney is any kind of group of chopped up vegetables brought up to temperature, almost like a salsa.
Okay.
Is that all right? Did I answer your question? Because you're the master chef.
No. I want to hear from you.
Oh, okay.
Amy, where are you?
I'm over here with Chef Chris Perky, and he's got a dried ancho chili. What are you going to do with this? What are you going to put it in?
I am going to make a ancho chili rub for the veal medallions that we're doing.
Oh, nice. So are you going to be grinding this up into a paste, or are you just chopping it and then
I'm
adding it
gonna
in with
chop
some
it. I'm
other
gonna saute it
ingredients?
with some garlic. I got some cumin. I got some black peppercorns. I'm gonna have some little bit of sugar and a little bit of red onion that we're gonna do with the Cellar Trois beer and make
you
a
got the
chili paste
beer.
out of all of that.
Okay.
And we're gonna rub the
Rub
veal
that into the
medallions
veal.
down there.
Are you
Yep.
going to use some of the beer in your sauce as well?
Beer's going in everything.
All
It's kind of got a Caribbean flair here. They cook with a lot of beer down in the Caribbean, so I went that way and went that direction with
Very
everything.
nice. That sounds really interesting. I can't wait to see how it turns out with the beer and the sauce. It's going to add a little bit of a bitter taste to it, which
Is this how you want it?
against the sweetness of the veal.
Well, I'll tell you what.
Let's move on down and see what Juliet's doing.
Juliet, I don't know. Juliet doing
what
the
is she
mushroom
doing?
thing.
I'm taking care of mushrooms
Okay,
here.
what kind of mushrooms are you cutting?
Fresh.
Good answer.
They are just freshly picked. They are the perfect kind of
You are
mushrooms for
cutting them
sauteing
nicely.
because we are going
Dicing,
to.
aren't you? You're dicing those, aren't
Yes,
you?
that's
Very
what my
nice.
chefs told me to do, and I follow directions well.
Do you know what dish these mushrooms are going to be going into?
No, I'm going to watch what they're
Okay,
putting in.
good. Doing a good job. Watch.
We may be putting them in more than once.
Okay. Oh, interesting. Okay.
Amy,
What do you
my
got,
smoked
Chef O?
tomatoes over here are really smoked. Now, what are you smoking these for?
We're smoking.
We're smoking? No, we're not smoking. Okay. Now, what are these tomatoes going in?
You know, it's going on top of my
Okay, what am I putting?
ravioli that I'm gonna make.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, put that back
Put
on.
it back on.
I don't want the sprinkler system to come on.
Relish, I'm using a pecan wood to kind of go with a little bit of a nutty.
The nutty flavor.
Nutty theme.
And I'm getting nutty myself. I'm
I
smelling
know, we got to get away from that.
It's a short trip, Chef O.
that. Okay.
What do you have in this bowl? That's
Mushrooms are ready. You just have to wash them.
Lamb. Remember, folks, the cuter the animal, the better they taste.
Amen, brother. That I love lamb chops. That looks delicious. Those
Lemon zest.
they're already Frenched, and you're putting the lemon zest. What else are you going to be adding to
We're
this?
gonna be
right.
doing some fresh lemon juice, some olive
getting
oil,
there.
some of Jimmy's
Can I help with
beef
it?
and I've got some fresh parsley and mint.
Great. What is your secret ingredient?
My secret ingredient is the red wine.
The red wine.
We're
Red
gonna
wine.
do a chutney with the red wine, and we're gonna do a little bit of reduction with the lamb,
Oh,
with some
nice.
bacon, and yeah, we'll pimp it out, Amy.
Pimp it out.
Lamb is
Well,
always excellent with red
Amy.
wine.
All right, Tom, go ahead. Tom.
Amy, and I just noticed here that 10 minutes have elapsed.
Whoa!
10 minutes. We are now down to 40 minutes. No,
40
no, we are
minutes,
down to
40
30 minutes.
30 minutes?
40 minutes.
40
we gotta
minutes.
speed
10
that
minutes.
up.
My math is terrible.
10 minutes.
40 minutes.
Now, I have something interesting in my hand, Tom. I'm going to ask Chef William Reed whenever I can catch them. What do I have here? They look like little palm leaves, but what are they, Chef?
Well, let's be thankful it's not spinach.
No, that's not spinach. No, they are not spinach. What are
not
they,
be.
Chef? Big banana leaves? What are you using the banana leaves for?
It's awful big spinach.
Just about.
Garnish, you're going to use it for a garnish. Can I take them then? All right, I'm going to make
That's
a salad.
called sabotage, Chef
I'm gonna make,
O.
oh, no, I'm going to make a salad out of it.
Said he was helping our team.
Banana?
Yeah, where did you get the banana?
Yeah, oh, from the banana boat. There you get it from.
Banana boat.
My little ancho chili rub here.
Gary, what are you working on right now?
Still working on.
He's still working.
You're not, but you're not on your
You know
chives
what?
anymore.
I-
What
you
is
know
that
what?
that you have there?
I don't think this has anything at all to do with what we're making. I think he just told me
He just gave you
just
some
to get out of the
Far
way,
out the
some
way,
busy
far
stuff,
away.
you know.
He's got some busy work here. I think he's picking through some. Is that arugula? Is that arugula you have?
Yes, it is. And I'm getting to the bottom of the pile. I know enough. You got to rip it, but don't get the stem.
Very good. We don't want the stems.
But I'm not in danger of losing any fingers. So good.
Chef O, I think we have a secret equipment thing over here. We've got a fryer, deep fat fryer here.
Deep fat fryer? Where you got a deep
Yeah,
fat
it's a
fryer?
portable one. I mean, what could be better than a portable deep fat fryer? That's great. Chef William Reed has got it, and I don't know what he's going to do with it. Maybe he's going to use it for, I think, his dessert, but he won't tell me what it is yet.
Well, they want to know anything around here. We try and get all these
I know,
rules.
they're being so secretive.
It's
But
hard.
I do see some bananas. It looks like maybe caramelizing or plantains.
Wait a minute, wait, Gary, I found out where you got your banana leaf, Gary Allen. Because you got bananas over here. There we got bananas.
Are those bananas or plantains?
I'm not sure.
Oh, you get fancy now, huh? You know, you can tell the difference between. Okay. Okay, the beer.
Not fast enough. You know what?
Okay, we are finished our Oktoberfest, folks. Yeah. Okay. Okay.
We've got the blender going right here. Chef Reed, what are you making in the blender?
Cherry ginger and beer.
Wait, I gotta get
And what are you going to be putting it on? You're not telling me still?
I ain't gonna tell you.
You're getting there.
What do you got there, duck?
We've got some duck breast.
Duck breast.
Put them in a very hot pan to kind of render the fat out of the skin.
Now, why is that a very hot pan?
Well, we want a little color on the skin.
Oh, you want to? Oh,
And
you
then-
trying to be funny or something? Okay.
And basically we're just going to try and render that fat out of the skin of the duck.
Okay.
So
yeah,
we end up.
you know how duck is always fatty. That's what you're doing there. Okay,
So-
good.
So
Now,
we
what
wanna-
else is yours? The mushroom. I know the mushroom's yours.
No, that's not mine.
That's not yours.
I don't know. I've got a little wine reduction going over here, and
Well, I'm just sitting on the food. I don't know. You're just going to go into it.
I'm gonna stir it a little bit, though.
You're going to stir it, though?
Yeah.
Okay. Where you at, Amy?
I'm right over here with Chef Tommy Fitz. He's mixing up a nice sauce to go with his lamb. He's got some onions, some cherries, some... What else do you have in there?
Well,
Good.
well, sure. Amy, we got to let everybody know you passed 40 minutes.
Yes,
you got,
already passed 40
less than
minutes.
40 minutes,
So
guys.
Tommy, you just put in your red wine and your lamb.
Yeah, oh, yeah,
Do you
yeah,
think
I
that the
hope so,
40-minute time frame is going to give you enough time to marinate that lamb?
No, I don't. That's why we hit with the fresh herbs and the lemon zest up front, so that at least you're going to have a crusting of that.
Great.
And with the New Zealand lamb, it's so nice and tender and delicate that I think that a nice outer crust will be suffice.
I think you're right. It'll soak in pretty quickly with that.
Oh, cool.
With that loin.
Yeah,
So,
man.
yeah, keep
definitely.
cooking. Keep cooking.
Thanks, baby.
I have no idea.
Doing well so far.
How you doing?
Well, I'm still looking
Chef
at the
Earls.
roasted. Yes.
What are we doing over here? We've got the
Yeah, right. I have no
bananas,
clue.
plantains. We've
I
been
almost
guessing.
lost
Which
3
one?
fingers.
Bananas.
Bananas, all right. They
I
were
don't
the
remember
best.
signing a waiver either.
Bananas. That's where the banana leaf came from. Maybe we're going to use that leaf on that dish garnish. And what's in here? This
A
is a
little
syrup.
nutty, but it's good.
We're just reducing it down. And what? Okay, is that garlic in there? That's stewing into the white wine. That looks great. That'll really concentrate that flavor. And then you're going to put it in a vinaigrette. Interesting.
We're just watching our fennel.
Good deal, good
It's
deal.
cooking a little slower
What's
than,
Gary
than
working
we'd
on
like.
right now?
Gary's doing nothing. He's rubbing his hand. He's confused.
Salivating.
If you hear a loud
Gary needs a
explosion,
job.
that's going to be Gary Allen.
Give this man a job.
for me, you'd be fired. Get over here, boy.
I mean, Julian, I mean,
Peel that turnip, Gary. I know you can do it.
peel that turnip. There you go. Now, we have our fennel in over here, right, Julian?
Yeah, it's cooking a little bit slower
Whoa,
than
man.
we were hoping. Yeah, this cooktop isn't
How
what our
much of the
chefs
turnip did
like
you want
used to.
left?
Okay, now you're going to have it braided.
You want me to
That's what
whittle
braided.
something for
Chef
you?
O, we have judges who have left their seats and they are now perusing around. Just to make these chefs nervous, I think.
I think they try and get their feet wet here.
What's that, Julie? You said?
How can we tell it's difficult?
So you're not only going to judge on the flavor and the appearance.
Difficulty is part of
Very nice, very nice. We have some involved judges here tonight, Chef O.
You know what? Yeah. Well, what is going on? I should thank our sponsor, Van Uren, for all the great food that we have here. Van Uren, couldn't do this without them. I mean, they donate all the food and all the everything that's going into this dish.
That's
Now-
right.
Okay.
And for most of the food that we have on our samples out in the
In-
tent
in
and
the
everywhere
tent,
else.
yeah.
That's right.
Uh-oh.
Whoa,
Oh, way to go.
Gary.
Anyway,
Do you,
yeah, okay, Gary. Back in your team.
Gary, do you even know what that is?
This is a
What
is
is
a
it,
battery.
Gary?
It's a
Parsnip.
Parsnip.
it's a battery operated turnip, I think.
Okay.
You peeled that thing great.
There you go.
There you go.
Yeah, now what do you need me to do?
What am I
Do they
doing
need
with
to be
this?
stirred?
Talking into it, Gary.
Yeah, keep talking into
Okay.
it. You're
It's starting to boil,
entertaining.
so you want to turn it down?
You need to get cut. You need to get cut in there.
Okay. All right.
Well, you know, it's getting down here, Judge.
Right here, it's looking like we've got an entree piece of meat. I'm thinking veal, duck. We've got a duck breast
Be right
here.
there.
And he's starting it off in a cold pan. Is that, or are you waiting for it to heat up, or what's going on? Okay, and render out all the fat slowly.
Hey, don't help him, Amy.
Gotcha. Did you pat it dry before you put it in the pan? Always a good tip so you don't burn your duck or any other meat that you're putting in the pan. Dry it off
would
before
love
you
to.
throw it in there. It looks like up here we've got some tuna rolls, and this is some seriously fresh sashimi tuna. It's nice and red. Maybe some lemon zest around it, and it looks like it's got an avocado stuffing in there. So I'm wondering if they're going to sear that for service, which would be great. It would give it a good crust on the outside and keep it nice and rare on the inside.
How about a nice sushi with it? I mean, that's a nice
You can
meal.
just eat it like that.
I tell you what.
Don't you touch it.
I want to try a piece of it, okay? Now, I'm going to read with the big Tim. What you got going there, Tim? Actually, parsnips?
I've got some parsnip slices. We're going to try to crisp them up a little bit.
Yeah.
And then we're going to finish them. We're going to sear off my lamb with that.
Okay, I
So
see.
that yummy lamb flavor will hit them.
Now, I noticed you got your lamb in a little marinade. Can you tell me what's all in here?
Yeah, I've got fresh mint, chef. I've got some fresh parsley, just some broadleaf Italian style parsley. Lemon zest.
Okay.
Lemon juice. And a little bit of olive oil and a little bit of Jimmy's beef bun.
Jimmy beef bun. Okay.
That's it, man.
It's looking good over here.
Over here, I've got Juliet, and she is working the stove. Let's see, well, you're manning the stove really well.
I'm manning it. We're not going to let anything boil
Chefs,
over or
she's
burn.
doing a great job. It's a rolling boil. Here comes Chef Corey.
Hi, everybody.
This
Okay,
is
Chef.
your rolling boil. Can you tell me what is in the bright yellow?
Yellow pepper juice.
Okay.
Fresh juiced yellow peppers. Some of the
Amy?
white wine. Salt and pepper. Some chicken stock.
So it's just the yellow pepper coming in that color. You don't have any saffron to it?
That's it. That's all yellow pepper.
Nice.
No food coloring.
All
No,
natural.
all
Here at
fresh,
the Chef
natural.
ShowDown, all
Hey,
natural.
Amy, we're now past 30 minutes.
Whoa, Chef. Oh,
Okay,
it is flying.
chefs, you have 30 minutes to have your meal prepared.
Oh my.
Okay.
There we go.
Is anyone over here getting nervous about the timeline yet?
Hi, man. Where's Gary Allen at? I'm trying to catch
over
Gary.
here.
What are you?
Getting nervous.
I'm watching this boil.
You watching a pot boil?
We're trying to get
This is Chef 101.
We
What do you have here, Gary?
This is a little wine.
Little wine.
A little wine and some garlic. And what we're doing is we're
Okay,
condensing
we're rolling
that
there.
down.
This one is a
Condensing
rolling.
that down.
Reducing it.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing too.
Okay, reduce it. Okay, I just want to make sure you're condensing it down.
Yeah, condensing it.
How
No.
much are you going to let it condense down?
Well, I'm gonna let it boil here. It's starting to boil, and finally, and then we're gonna take our ingredients over here. All of the vegetables that I cut up, going in
Is that
there.
what you're going to
Okay.
you want?
No,
what am I
Gary, you
stirring
talk
it?
a mean bull.
And then
Okay, I know.
I'll let you go. Amy,
Now I
how
gotta
we
get
doing?
back to my
I've got some
condensing.
quails over here, and what are you doing to these quails?
Ravioli.
You're gonna go into a ravioli.
Yes.
So you're deboning those,
Yes.
and that looks like it's pretty smoking hot.
It is very hot, burning.
You can always tell a chef by our iron hands, and you have them, my friend. Are you going to be mixing it up with this, or is this for something totally different? Great. Well, I'm interested in these raviolis get made, because that's a great process, and this quail smells wonderful.
Yes.
Well, Amy, I got a little, Julian over here is doing a little whipping job. She's whipping it up.
whipping?
She's
All
whipping.
right.
Oh, Julian, come on, whip it.
We're making a special dressing here.
Red wine vinaigrette.
Red wine vinaigrette. And what do you have in that red wine vinaigrette, chef?
We've got a little champagne vinegar.
Champagne vinegar,
The special red wine.
special red wine,
A little shallot. And a little Dijon right now.
there's John mustard. And what's going to give it the main flavor here?
Well, hopefully the red wine and the shallots and the vinegar adds a little bit of tartness. We're going to use just a little bit of sugar in there.
Is there a certain way you got to whip that? Is she whipping it?
Well,
good?
yeah, she's doing a great job.
Okay, Julian.
So what we're gonna add the oil and try and keep it kind of emulsified.
Okay, Chef Bo, right over here, I've got Tommy Fitz, and he is
Ready.
frying up some of those parsnip chips that our friend Gary peeled so nicely.
Yeah, Jimmy's Grill, we like parsnips.
I bet you do.
We like lots of things like pot roast.
Parsnips are interesting because they're kind of like the potato, but they're just a lot sweeter.
Exactly,
That's gonna
exactly.
Be, what are you putting those
We
in? You're putting them with the
emulsifying.
lamb.
We're going to try to do a little strata of some Peruvian purple potatoes in between, so I want some crunch and sweet.
And some
next
color.
to salt
You're a
and
nice
color.
color.
And yeah, just try to make it look good and with the lamb and try to keep the colors consistent with the wine on the plate.
Awesome. This is gonna be wonderful.
We get that quail peeled over here, and they're doing a great job. And now, what are you mixing with this quail? Look like some shroom.
You gotta go bam.
Boars and cheese. Oh boy! Anybody like a little appetizer? Would you like to have some of this? No, I don't think. Okay, back over here. Now, what are you going?
It's gonna become our ravioli.
It's going to be a
Okay, this is
ravioli.
taken off the
Okay,
burner.
quail ravioli. Okay.
Over here we've got the duck breast that was put in the cold pan to render out the fat, and I just noted that you put the salt on right now. Is that going to draw out too much moisture?
Oh, wow. That is
Chef Bill?
I know. I
He
know
is
it's in the
concentrating. He's on the timeline. We're under 30 minutes now. And what do we have over here? Is this soba or udon?
Soba noodles.
We've got some soba noodles. That's a Japanese noodle. I believe it's made out of buckwheat. Is that correct? Is that going to go with the duck?
It's supposed to be too hot.
You will not tell me anything,
Nothing.
child.
Nothing. No, they are keeping a secret.
He's killing me here. My goodness. And we still have the white wine reduction. You can see that it's now probably reduced about by half, I would say. How far are you going to take that down, Chef Hurley? All the way till it's thick like maple syrup, like honey? Okay, great. That's going to take a little bit longer.
Well, Amy
Yeah,
over
we
here,
only have less than 30 minutes, Hurls.
we got a quail ravioli made up. That is a nice mixture with the shiitake mushroom and the quail. I love
What's
it.
the binder in that, Chefo?
It's boars and cheese. They have a nice boars
Oh,
and cheese.
very nice.
Now, if
Oh,
you don't know
a lot
what
of flavor.
boars and cheese is, a flavored cheese with a lot of herbs, white wine, garlic mixed together with an. I do mine with cream cheese. I don't know how you make yours.
Well, yeah, that would work too.
That worked too.
And egg yolk, you name it.
You name
What's
it.
going on with this tuna right here? Can you tell me? Are you going to marinate it in that and then a tempura?
You can make a tempura, and then we're gonna fry it.
Oh, wonderful! That sounds delicious.
None of them are really. I mean, there's not
Now you only have 2 pieces. Remember, we have 3 chefs or 3 judges. Okay. Chef, did you take?
No, I didn't take it. I wanted to take it. I think Gary Allen took it. He's been hanging around with it. There you go.
Mr. Sushi. This looks like a wonderful marinade. I'm going to guess that it's got black and white sesame seeds. It also has some green onion, probably some soy, maybe some some Indonesian ketchup mayonnaise. This is a great sweet soy sauce from Indonesia. Very interesting. I like that.
I got Chef Perky over here doing a little Korean here. What you got there, Chef?
This is my ancho chili paste that I'm going to rub the veal medallions with before we sear those off and roast those in the oven.
Okay. And what's in there? I mean,
there's a little bit of clove, a little bit of cumin, some ancho chilies, oregano, thyme, and of course Stella Artois beer.
Right.
There you go.
What is this?
Right over here, I've got Chef Tommy Fitz, and he's got some phyllo dough, which is a Greek pastry, very thin, lots of sheets and layers, and he's going to be making some beggars' purses, he said. Out
Correct, yeah. We're good.
Okay.
That's right. Good clean cuts, otherwise it sticks together.
We heard that about you downtown there, Gary.
But over here we're making our what we got here now going the quail, the ravioli. They stuffed in ravioli right now with the quail, and she's doing it quite slowly.
Is she using fresh pasta over there, Chefo?
She just seen the pasta guy back. He was making these earlier.
Very
What kind
nice.
of pasta are you using?
This is egg pasta, simple egg yolk pasta, semolina flour.
And now, how long will you let this cook for? I'm just trying to get ahead.
We're actually going to throw these raviolis in the steamer.
Steamer.
We're going to steam these raviolis for about 10 minutes.
So once we put the rice in it,
Okay.
we have to start stirring it.
Right on time.
Right on time. And thinking about time, where we are. We are less than 30 minutes.
Chef Hurley has got his salad all together. You've got arugula here, okay,
Fresh arugula.
and then some Belgian endive that you've
Belgian
sliced up
endive.
very nicely. Your onion and your chef chives there.
Yep.
That's nice. And then this is going to have the dressing that you're making out of the reduction.
The white wine vinaigrette. Yep, and I got some fresh Michigan blueberries and a little goat cheese.
Very nice. That sounds wonderful. I'm interested to try that vinaigrette with the reduction in it.
You know, we've been walking around all day, Amy, and we forgot about our one person. We have our own banner. Banner, what is your name? And where are you from?
Grand Rapids.
She's a timekeeper, and these guys over here, they working on time. What do you think about this?
This is excellent. Wonderful.
I mean, your job is real hard. All you got to do is put an X up, right? How about this? You do the arm thing?
Are you sure she's the timekeeper, or did Tom bring her out here for distraction?
I don't know what.
Boys?
I don't think they're distracted. They're doing a great job. Thank you.
Thank you.
They are really good. Now I'm looking at is that fresh thyme on the stove there that we have? That's fresh thyme. Are you using fresh thyme, Shep?
We're using it so fresh.
Oh, you're picking it as you go. Oh, you grew it, didn't you? Okay. Julian, are you going to get in on that, about the fresh thyme?
Well, yeah. Well, right now, what we're concentrating right now on is our risotto. We're going to make a risotto.
You're going to make a risotto?
Yes, that's what we're working on right now.
Where's Chef Mario? I thought he was in there. Your risotto master. I'm going to see how your risotto going to match up.
That's right. You can compare it over there. That's right.
We're going to compare this the risotto from Chef Mario from Nodo's. I will see what he's going to say about this.
I've got Chef Chris Perky over here. He looks like he's peeling some shrimp. What size shrimp are those, Chef Chris?
These are 2124s.
2124.
So that's how many come in a pound. And then he has something that smells so tremendous right here. What is this?
Those are the veal medallions with the ancho chili paste.
Oh,
so
they
we're going to
smell
put those
awesome.
down, top those with a little bit of shrimp, and we're doing them over the sweet corn salsa.
Okay, you're going to bake these in the oven then?
I'm going to sear them first.
Okay.
And then I'm going to finish them in the oven.
Gary
Very
Allen
nice.
has a quest over here, Amy.
Yes.
Should I be wearing a hairnet?
Okay, I'll just come and tap.
If anyone should be, it should be me.
It should be her. Now, we'll let you get by. Don't let the health department know that.
I didn't know if that was some
Okay, here's a 20. Keep your mouth shut, okay?
fraction or what.
Okay.
If you do good in this thing, maybe you can wear a chef hat.
Oh,
at the
I could
end.
go
With a star on top.
With a star on it. There you
With
go.
a star on it.
Okay.
All right. Chef O, look at the.
Okay, he's over here, not reducing. What you call it, Gary?
I called it condensing, but
He is
you know,
condensing.
it's
And how much are you
reducing.
going to let this condense
And
down
it's
to?
almost a syrup. Now this is going in that wonderful salad
Oh, this
that we
is-
prepared over there with good Michigan strawberries
Okay.
and everything.
And everything.
That
Okay.
salad does sound wonderful.
As soon as it's done
I think
condensing.
I think we have a controversial ingredient over here, don't we?
Which do
Chef
you want me
Bill?
to use?
He's not going to tell you.
Are you gonna tell me? Slightly illegal. It is illegal in the city of Chicago, but here in Grand Rapids, who cares?
Not for long.
We have some faux gras here, and it looks like you sprinkled what on it? Little soy sauce. Are you gonna sear it off in a hot pan then?
Okay, Amy, for those who don't know what foie gras is, can you tell what foie gras is?
It would be a fattened goose liver.
Goose liver. A
Horse
fattened
fed. As bad as it sounds, it really tastes delicious, but there is some controversy with it in the city of Chicago. They've banned it because of animal cruelty. However, that hasn't happened here in Grand Rapids yet, but it is something that is kind of a new issue in the foodie world, and a lot of chefs think it's pretty much crap.
You know what? I'm still looking at this. The beer hasn't went down at all. I mean, put the beer down.
They're not using it. I think they need help with that, chef.
Okay.
Amy, when have you ever known me to need help with
Okay,
the beer?
chefs, you are now under 20 minutes. You have 20 minutes to get it going. Now the pressure's on now.
Is there any hot space back there?
And how we doing, Julian?
Good.
Still stirring?
We're
yeah.
we're toasting our rice, so we want to make
Your
it
rice for your
brown.
risotto?
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
Okay.
Chef O, I'm over here with the judges, and I'm
Wait,
going to
we
get some
wanna go
opinions
around
coming out of them here.
Water?
What do you think about what's going on so far? What are you most interested in
I think
tasting?
we should rock and roll.
Well, there's a lot of activity going on here, and from all the different smells and the good aromas coming over, I think that right now I'm most interested in that lamb over there. But
The lamb rack by Tommy Fitz. That looks
Right.
really nice with the red wine reduction. Yeah, I like that.
So, yeah, well, we'll just wait and see. I'm sure all of them will be just excellent, but
I'm interested to see what they do with the Van Eerderen products and how they create, use them to create their best dishes. I'm very interested in it. Julie, how about you? What are you most interested in tasting?
All of it. I'm very easy, and I've walked around. The duck looks good. The lamb looks great. I also think I saw some dessert being created over here. So
I know, and he won't tell me what he is doing. It's killing
That's
me.
the mystery. We're not sure what's going on.
Our professional chef, Charlie Owalski. What about you? Are you seeing, techniques that are up to CC's standards?
Good stuff. And there's a few graduates right out here now. It's nice to walk around the tent and see so many graduates. I'm kind of wondering what Jimmy's going to do right here. I'm seeing some, I don't know, I think it was a Borson cheese that went down there. Was it Borson cheese? I don't know.
It might be. I know he mentioned a beggar's purse. So I'm not sure what else he's going to stuff in there. Are any
He might be putting some ribs in there. I'm not sure what's going on.
the lamb ribs? That's
The
right.
lamb ribs, maybe.
Now, which one of these chefs are former students of you and CC?
William Reed is, and let's see, Mark McNamara.
So one on each team.
Yeah, one on each team. I think that's a pretty fair advantage there. I think Chef Hurley, yes, Chef Hurley also went to CC, a wonderful education. And for those of you who are interested in learning more about cooking, CC also has their Culinary Enthusiast program, which starts this fall, and it's for just regular people who want to learn how to cook. You get to come out for one night, cook in their student kitchens, and work with some of these professional chefs and learn about specific ingredients or specific cuisines. It's a great, fun time, and you can check it out on CC's website if you're interested in learning more. Chef O, what are you doing over there?
I'm over looking at Tommy Fitz, what he's doing over here. He's getting ready to mix up some with these parsnips that he throws off. What we doing here, Tom?
We're going to finish them off with the roast with the lamb lamb chop. So the nice lamb chop stew gets hit with the parsnip. So we got the sweet, we got the sour with the lemon, we got the herb with the herb, we got the fat with the fat.
Thanks.
Nothing says I love you like fat. It's funny because it's true.
Now, how long are you going to let those the chops cook?
I try to do them about medium rare.
Okay,
okay.
Okay, with your block.
Right over here, it would look like you've stolen some egg rolls from a Chinese restaurant.
I didn't steal them, I borrowed them.
They look wonderful. Do you know what's inside of them?
No clue.
Okay. Chef Bill, can you tell us what's inside of them?
Bill's got a better answer than I do for you.
Banana brown.
That's your dessert.
Yep, we tossed it with a little bit of sourdough bread and wrapped it in wonton.
To absorb the moisture.
Yep.
Wonderful. That sounds wonderful. Oh,
Beautiful.
Again, there's only 2. Have they forgotten the host?
Well, you know that. I'm over with Chef Perky, and Perk, what do you got going here?
It's my seared veal medallions. We're gonna sear them off. They have the anchovy paste on top. We're gonna put them on a sizzle platter, pop it in the oven for about 5 minutes.
5 minutes?
Yep. Roast them off. Take the little strings off so they look pretty. We're gonna top them with our poached shrimp. I'm gonna poach right in here.
Oh, you're gonna poach the shrimp right
Yep.
here.
Yep.
What you
that's
got
what
in here boiling up?
This was the cellar beer that we did with fennel and bay leaves and peppercorns and
So
orange
I can
zest.
take this, cool this off, and drink it right now, right?
Sure, absolutely.
I'm not going to. I'll let
You
you
can
get
wait
that.
until I
That
finish the
sounds
sauce
good.
over
Over
here.
here, we have that controversial faux gras, and it's cooking at a pretty high temperature because you don't want to do it too low. It'll just eke out all the fat and there won't be anything left. It looks almost done. Do you think it is?
Yes.
Yes.
Almost done.
Yes. Short and simple. I'm over here with the risotto, Amy, and Julian. How's your risotto going?
It's doing very well.
And now what you put in? I know there's a little color in there. What you put in
We
it?
put some nice red wine in.
Oh, so you put the red wine in your risotto.
And can you smell it? It just smells
Oh,
so lovely.
Very good.
We're still rolling our smoked tomatoes here, and they're still not quite down to where we need them to be.
Okay, so reduce
Reducing
down.
them.
Okay. I love when it comes.
This is
Gary Allen
really
over
nice.
here is making love to the salad. He is tossing it so very gently. And he's anxiously awaiting the goat cheese, the blueberries, and
I may need a cigarette. Anyway, what about goat cheese?
I think you're gonna get some goat cheese, the blueberries, and the white wine reduction dressing on it. That'll be wonderful. Oh,
With the blueberries?
there it is. Look at that color.
Stick your finger in there and take here.
You keep tossing. I can't taste it. That would be cheating.
You are so hired in my kitchen. You don't even
You
are so hired.
Yeah, we're getting applause over here, Amy. Things are just flying
You just
around.
didn't want to have to cut them again. That's the
Yeah,
thing.
yeah, there you go.
Okay, over here we have the tuna that has the tempura batter on it. Did you use soda water in your tempura?
Toss that again a little bit.
A little bit.
No beer? I thought maybe you got
And beer.
some beer.
And beer. You gotta put that in
That fizz makes it really nice and light.
We use Nebetish beer.
The secret ingredient. Very nice. And he has those soba noodles mixed up in that marinade. Chef Bill Reed, what do we have here? This is some crab mango.
This is the crab papaya salad with a little bit of lime juice, cilantro, red peppers.
That sounds wonderful. Is that going with the tuna? No, you're still not telling me. Oh, and some microgreens. He has the little teeny mini greens here. He's probably going to use as a little bit of a garnish. I'm gonna guess.
Okay.
Yeah, okay, guys, we're down to 14 minutes.
Whoa.
Yeah, 14 minutes.
Who's getting nervous? Tommy Fitz.
I don't know how to use an oven.
Oh!
He's trying to learn how to use
Can't
the
get
oven.
Can't Cracker get 475 on here,
You
please.
cannot claim technical difficulty.
I'm not, but can I get someone to show me? I'm pretty vulnerable right now.
How to use that electric range.
I need a convection at 425, please.
We're going to have to talk to Garrett's Appliance who donated these wonderful wood
They're
ranges.
awesome. I just don't know how to use them.
I'm over
There
here.
you go. Chef Hurley has it. He's got it taken care of, I hope.
I'm back over with the lamb chops and looking at everything come
Nice.
together. Getting there?
Nice.
All right, more goat cheese in there.
It's in the
I've got Juliet over here, and she's stirring up the
We're making our risotto, and we're just thickening it, and it's coming along very nicely.
You know, they really stuck you in the hot spot here, didn't they?
You know what? I don't mind it a bit.
Because you're the only one without the chef coat. I think they maybe thought you were going to be cooler.
There you go. I'm actually just
Well, I tell you
fine.
what, Chef, tell me what you got going here now. I see you putting your
Yeah, I
your
got my
crumb on.
little chutney here, and you know, us rednecks beg a lot, so I thought we'd do
you beg- you
I thought
beg?
we'd do a little beggar's purse here. Kind
Okay.
of seize that up, and we're gonna put that right in our pseudo.
Okay.
And that's a
pan here.
fila dough, right?
Filo dough is correct, yes. And so I've got that on top of an ash goat's cheese.
Ash goat cheese.
Yes, they dust it with a little ash as they're curing it, and it gives it that earthy
trying to get
flavor.
this
and
to
that's
simmer
what we're
right,
trying to
Chef
do
Mark?
here.
That's what I'm going to get out of you. What makes it
You want
ash?
this to simmer, Chef Mark? Is that
Ash.
what
I said ash. Did I say
Yeah,
something?
exactly. Ash.
I said ash. I didn't say
All
nothing.
right.
I'll go get ash.
No, we're all good. We're all good, Chef.
All right, how we doing, Amy?
I like those beggar's purses. Those look really cool. We've got the salad being plated up right here by Chef Hurley. Oh, and Gary.
And Gary, you got to put him in there, even though he's standing there looking at it.
Note how Chef Hurley is making a really tall salad. He's got a lot of height in his salad. Remember that eating is always visual before you taste anything, and so that's always important.
Right, Gary? Is that true?
That's absolutely the truth.
Don't
Chef
make
O.
that salad taller than Gary.
Yeah, don't make it taller than me.
No, don't make it taller than Gary.
Yeah, I mean, it's all in the presentation. Look at that. I mean, look how appealing that is.
That's it.
Right. So
That
if you're
is-
paying
that's
20
very
bucks in a
nice.
restaurant for that, you want it to look good, right?
You got to look good. Thank you. Okay, we're getting ready to take this over to the judges.
Yep. Well, we've got our blueberry dressing that
We have
put
some
on top.
sauces up here that are getting finished off. Chef Chris just tightened up this sauce by putting in a little bit of butter in it. It's going to give it a nice shiny glaze. It's going to add that richness and a great mouthfeel to it. There's your shrimp.
Go
What
ahead.
are you doing with that? Are they?
That was the shrimping liquid I made at the beginning of the night with the Stella.
Okay.
With a lot of different seasonings as far as fennel and bay leaves and peppercorns, a little poblano pepper.
So you're more kind of braising the shrimp. I thought you were going to actually fry them or sear them off in the pan.
No, I brought it up to a boil and turned it off, and so I'm poaching them really, really gently, just letting them steep in there so they don't get tough and leathery,
Right,
so they stay really nice and
so
tender.
quickly.
Right, exactly.
Now, this isn't your sauce here.
No, this is the red wine reduction going
Okay.
with the duck.
Great. And what are you doing with the corn
I'm going
here?
to give this stuff a quick saute. I'm going to do a little red pepper, cilantro, diced onion, diced garlic, and sweet corn relish.
You're going to do that in a hot pan with a
Yep,
little oil?
yep.
Okay.
I'm going to do that next, and then a little bit of Swiss chard, and we're going to start plating.
Great. I was going to say they got to start plating because we're running out of time here.
Mhm.
I think we're already down to under 10 minutes.
Yep. Nope,
And
better not
this
be.
is when things are going to start flying. I'm going to have to stay out of the way and remember to say behind, behind.
Well, here's Gary and them. They plating up their salad, putting around the dressing. What kind of dressing is this?
This is a white wine reduction with blueberries.
That's the one that Gary's been watching all night, right?
Yep.
And it looks good.
And I guess Chef Bill's getting ready to do his thing over here. Chef, you getting ready to plate up here?
I don't know.
Chef-
Where are we at here?
Where are we at?
Chef O, we have 10 minutes. We have 10 minutes.
Close?
10 minutes.
Oh, we got
good enough.
We got plenty of time.
He's got plenty of time. Here's the chef talking. He got plenty of time. He got 5 things he got played up in 10 minutes. He said he got plenty of time.
Spoken like a true chef.
Yeah, okay. Now you're cutting
Let's
that.
see. Oh, perfectly could. Look at that. Nice and pink in the inside.
But
And
it's-
here is the salad. Let's bring that over here to the front so we can all get a good shot of that. Right
Okay.
here. And we're going to take a good shot of the salad. It looks beautiful. And why don't you tell us exactly, who would like to do it? Tell us exactly what you've created here.
Brett?
Brett, do it up.
White wine reduction and reduce it down to a syrup and pureed some blueberries into it. And then I did an arugula salad,
okay then. Hey.
Belgian endive, red
How
onion.
you guys doing?
And
All right.
a little frisee with some goat cheese.
Great. This looks wonderful. Let's set it down here real
Okay,
quick.
set it real quick, yes.
We're going to just take a couple shots of it, and then you can go play it out.
One of them.
One of them's fine.
One I think is fine, yes. One salad up for the beauty shot.
Now, if you notice, with the blueberries, there are 5 blueberries there.
And why did you do 5 blueberries?
Because you always go with an odd number, never go with an even number.
You
because
always
the
go to odd
number
numbers.
is aesthetically pleasing to me.
Right, look at you. You are learning.
Where did you learn that from, Gary? I want to know.
He learned that from Chef Hurley. Okay, Gary, why don't you guys pick up your salad? Bring it on over to the judges here.
And I'm watching Chef Bill over here putting his plate together. Chef, what do you got going there on your plate there?
We got a little bit of. This is the crab and papaya salad.
Okay.
This is going to be topped with the beer tempura.
The beer
tuna
from
here.
here. There you go. And you got 4 pieces, but you only got 3 plates. So I take the 4 piece. You gonna
Always
slice them?
divide 2, it turns into something
I
there.
always divide 2. And now what is this here, you guys?
This is a soba noodle slaw.
Okay, we're ready
It
to
has
taste.
green onions,
Okay, all right.
sesame.
Okay. So you guys get ready to taste over there, Amy?
We're ready to taste over here. We have Chef Hurley and Gary's salad, the Michigan salad with the blueberry dressing. And we're going to see what they think of it. A beautiful presentation, nice colors, green, purple. We've got all of it.
Okay, Amy.
Wait, let me move in a little bit closer. Can you hear me say, That's what I thought you said.
Okay, Amy. Chef, so you have 8 minutes.
Chef, what do you have going on over
I
there?
got Chef Perky getting ready to do his dish, finna plate up over here. He got his poached shrimps, got them all done, nicely colored. Nicely veined. Now, you said it was 21?
21, 24.
21, 24. Now, what is that you have? That's your...
These are the veal medallions.
Veal
With
medallion.
the ancho rub.
Okay, with the ancho rub.
Mm-hmm.
And you're going to serve with the shrimp. I want to see this. This looks like it's going to be
Oh,
a
yeah,
very...
that's gonna be
I'm
an
going to look like a
interesting
surf and turf in a way.
Yeah, it's almost. Yeah, it's a little play on surf and turf.
It's almost like a surf and turf, huh?
Yeah.
I've got some crazy Peruvian purple potatoes over here. They are crazy. And of course, who would be making them but the craziest chef here? Tommy Fitz from Jimmy's Grill.
6.
Those are great. Now, that is one thing that does not, a purple vegetable does not lose color when you cook it. Most purple vegetables do. What did you just pour in there? What is that?
Oh, that's our little beef blend from Jimmy's Grill.
Ah, the secret, another secret ingredient I see. Are you cooking what are you cooking your
It's
lamb
like
to?
Canadian steak seasoning with a gun rack.
Okay.
What are you cooking this lamb to? You cooking it to medium or?
Yeah, I'm going to try to. We'll see. I don't know.
I was gonna say,
I've never
well
used heat before here, so I don't know. We'll see.
Okay, you got less than 10 minutes, so you better get going. Get your plates ready.
I got Chef Corey over here putting something. Now, what are you doing here, Chef?
Forbidden black rice.
Oh, my favorite color rice. I love that black rice.
Oh boy.
Kind of purple.
I knew that.
Kind of purple.
Gonna come out. Okay. It has a purple hint to it. It's actually a purple rice. They call it purple rice or black rice. This rice was reserved for kings in Indonesia.
Well, what are we doing for it here?
Well, I don't know. I didn't see any kings standing around here.
Okay.
We have
three kings right over there.
Right over there. There you got
Answer
3
to them
kings.
today.
Now, I love the way you're doing that little piece. Now, what is that you have it in?
You know, actually, I'm going to be completely honest with you. This mold I made myself. It is made from the bottom of a Crystal Light container. That's how creative we get here.
That's classic.
That's creative. That's Crystal Light. Okay.
Very nice. Hey, it's doing the job. We're plating up right here with Chef William Reed. He's almost done, it looks like. He's got some side dishes with some sauce. What kind of sauce is this?
This is a raspberry sauce. This is going to be for banana bread pudding.
So that's not going with this. Talk to me about your tuna. What would you call this dish? Tuna?
Tempura tuna with a crab salad.
Okay, that sounds wonderful.
We're going to do a little pomegranate reduction along with that.
5 minutes.
Okay, great. We've got less than 5 minutes, so he's going to probably finish up his plating up, and we still have to see the dessert from this side.
I'm waiting on seeing the dessert. Oh, Amy, I was told you would make a dessert.
Oh, don't pull that on me last minute.
Okay,
Although if
Julian,
you need me to.
what we have going here?
We're still waiting for our risotto to finish up before we can finish and dress our plates. We tried moving it to a hotter burner.
Hotter grill,
Burners
okay.
were not hot enough for us
Okay,
tonight.
all right.
So we're still working on our...
It's crunch time now, Amy.
Yeah,
I'm going to
That's
move
right.
back.
We're running down the wire. This is where, things that go wrong can be fatal or inspiring.
Don't say that word. Don't say that word.
I say inspiring. I'm loving this dessert and the way that it's cut. These egg rolls are awesome. They're cut on the bias, and that's going to be a really nice presentation. That's also why they only had 2. They're only going to give them 1 little piece apiece.
Could I have quiet, please? My lamb chops are rusting. It's very hard for them to concentrate.
Quiet, please, in the kitchen.
Thank you, Tommy.
We have a lot of stuff going on. I'm going to go in. I'm stirring risotto now. What's that?
Then we'll dollop them on top and call it a day. Little dollop on top, nice.
Now we're simmering here.
Okay, I'm going to come on over here with
right.
our lovely Vanna, and we're going to read some of the comments from the first dish, Chef Hurley's salad, his Michigan salad with the blueberries and the blueberry dressing. Should we do the scores first, do you think, or the comments? Let's do the comments, and then we'll see if the scores add up. So some of the comments were, liked the use of blueberries. Remember, Gary said 5 is the key. And it had a really great reduction on it. So let's do the revealing scores, all right? For the blueberry salad with Chef Hurley and Gary Allen.
Finally going.
Dish number 1, it's going to be labeled for Team B. Number 1 score, 17.
17. Okay.
A 16. Oh, you know what? You're going to have to probably fit a couple in that square. So perhaps we should
3
squeeze
minutes.
those in.
3 minutes,
There's only
folks.
3 minutes left as we wait for these scores to come up. Very
Okay.
nice. Okay, here we go. 17 is the first score. A 16. Oh, 1 point down for the second score. And to finish it up, another 17. Let's give a round of applause for Chef Hurley and Chef Gary on their dish. Good job.
I'm over here with Chef Tommy, Amy, and he's done the crunch time now. His lamb is out. He's going to put together his plate, and he's got his lamb looking real good. Got it on some purple leaf lettuce. it's got its parsnips. I'm looking at this parsnip mixture. And
Yes.
Yes. Now, Tim, what you got there?
I've got a nice lamb chop that we marinated, and then we pimped it out with a purple Peruvian potato.
Okay, you pimped it out.
Pimped it out. You know all about that, Chef-O. Come on, man. Just between you and I, baby. Just between you and I. And then we're going to polish it off with some bacon fat and call it a day.
And call it a day. All right, guys, we are getting down.
Yes, we only have a few minutes left. What's going on this side? Have you plated anything up yet? Oh, we got Chef Chris Perky's plating up right now. He's got his corn salsa, I guess I would call it, on the bottom, along with his shrimp. It's looking really nice. Ooh, I'm in the chef's way. Look out. Juliet, what are you working on?
Why, we just finished the risotto, and so now I'm waiting for our chef.
Give it another
Okay,
stir,
we're stirring.
definitely. Did you finish the risotto with a little bit of butter? Yes, you did.
Yes, we
I see it in
did.
there.
Now that we did.
Always a great way to finish a dish, and you always want to use unsalted butter too, so you can add the salt yourself.
We're here now topping our plate here with Chef Tommy with his bacon. And man, does it look, I don't think I'm going to make it to the judges' table, Amy, because I'm going to take one myself.
Right.
we have to try something. I mean, we've been talking
we got left out, didn't we?
We got left out. I mean, we should have something to try. 1 minute.
1 minute.
Okay.
We're going to do the last finishing touches. Chef-O, you better stay out of the way.
Well, hey, Amy.
We are plating up the ravioli right here with the yellow pepper jus.
Okay, Amy,
and
I got
the
a plate.
forbidden rice.
I got a plate that's going on with Chef Tommy.
Okay, hold on 1 second. We're going to need to get the shot up here in the front.
Here we are, right here. 45 seconds. Here we go.
Gotta get the beauty shot right here. If you want to, where's our camera?
What do you want me to do?
We can get a shot of the lamb right here. We're all ready.
Okay, right here. I got it.
Right behind you, Chef. Oh, and front.
Okay, here we go.
Camera one, camera two.
Camera two.
Okay, let's get them plated up here.
Okay, get them plated. There you go.
There you go, Miss.
And now we have another here, Chef William.
Okay.
And Chef Bill got his plate together. Chef, what do you have?
We have a trio here.
Okay, we need these other plates up, guys. Let's go.
It's
let's
a
go.
trio
We're
of
running out time. You need to
Asian-inspired
bring them over here right now.
ingredients.
Otherwise,
Themed. We use beer and everything here. We have a beer tempura tuna that's served with a beer crab salad and a pomegranate glaze.
Okay, we all here. I think we're getting jammed up here, and then they're here. Okay.
Lemon chop, parsley, and mint crusted lamb chop.
I think, Chef-O, I think everyone finished.
Okay.
I think everyone finished. So we're going to do a couple quick shots of the food before we bring them over to the judges. So
Okay,
let's
let's.
get these
I
set.
got Chef Mark here and Chef Julian. Julian, what you have here? Oh, you want to set them over here?
This is what we're
Bring them over here.
This is our risotto. Right here, Chef Mark?
No, we're going to put them down here. Down
Okay.
here. Okay, Amy, let's go with this. This is
Here we
Chef
go.
Mark McNamara.
Okay, yes, let's talk about this. This is Chef Mark McNamara's. This is, tell us about it. Tell us what you would call this dish.
I'd call it a lot
Stunned.
of red wine.
A lot of red wine.
We've got a red wine braised fennel underneath a fennel crusted breast of duck. We've got a red wine risotto, and then a watercress salad with a red wine and shallot vinaigrette.
So you've used red wine like 3 different ways here. That sounds wonderful.
At least 3.
Okay,
At
good.
least 3, yeah.
Okay, let's bring that one over to the judges, and we'll get these scores starting to be tallied up.
And then, Amy, I'm going to get Chef Perky and Julian Dracus on what they got. Chef, can you tell me what we got here with you?
Yes, we do. We have a hand-crusted medallion of veal with a little Stella Artois poached shrimp, Stella Artois sweet corn and red pepper relish, and then the Stella Artois mustard sauce.
So here again, you use your sauerkraut more than once.
All over. And then Swiss chard on top, not spinach. I don't want to hear any comments.
No, okay, not spinach, folks. We do not have
I don't want to hear it.
Be careful. I want to taste it. Okay. I want you guys to take that over to the judge real quick. And then we're going to have the next team come in. Chef Corey, bring it on down. See what we got here. Okay, set that there and there.
Wow, so you
and
used
pour
it
it.
in almost
Okay, Chef Corey, what do we have here?
I started with the yellow pepper broth with a little bit of butter, and we use the white wine in that. Also, we have an Indonesian black rice with a quail, boars and cheese, and shiitake mushroom ravioli with the smoked tomato relish on top. I have a cold zucchini salad that's marinated in the white wine with some walnut oil and some fresh thyme. We have a little bit of thyme salad right on top.
Okay.
That sounds
white
wonderful.
Wine. That is beautiful. Tastes very good. Julian, can I get a quick question from you? How you like this?
This is so much fun watching other chefs do this because all I had to do was watch, and I learned some things tonight about cooking. Not that I do it much, but just some of the techniques and some of the presentation. It's amazing to watch these artists.
I just want to know, would this make you throw away the mic and come over to the chef side?
No way, Jose. I'm sticking to my day job.
That's sticking to the day job. Okay, Julie. Thank you. Okay, now where you want to go back and now try to tell us what you got here?
Let's try it again here. We will start with our beer battered tempura tuna. That's finished with a lump crab beer salad. It's glazed with a pomegranate reduction, garnished with a little bit of two different caviars, a sturgeon caviar and a strawberry caviar.
Okay.
Next we have a seared duck breast that's served with a sesame soba noodle salad, and it's topped with daikon radish and Japanese cucumber salad. We seared off a little bit of foie gras.
Foie gras, all right.
A little bit of
the controversial. Okay.
Controversial, yeah.
Yeah.
And then we finish it all off with banana bread pudding.
Oh my, that's banana bread pudding.
Banana
That
bread
is an
pudding
awful lot
wrapped in
going on in that
wontons,
dish.
lots of brown sugar, a little bit of soy and ginger, and that's served with a raspberry sauce.
Wow. That is impressive.
Are the judges getting stuffed over there, Amy?
The judges are already backed up. We've got 4 dishes here for them. I was just going to say, please don't take the heat into account because some of the chefs I know are going to be upset that their food is waiting to be plated up or to be served. Right now, they're pretty much still on Tommy Fitz's lamb, and I hope they don't fill up on it because we still have all of Team A's dishes going on here. We've got, here we go. Here comes one of Team A's with the risotto, the red wine risotto. And do we have any more that need to be plated up over there, Chef?
No, we're all
set.
done.
We're waiting
on
to
them judges.
We're waiting to hear some responses. Do you want to tell us anything about the lamb?
Oh, the lamb was excellent. Excellent.
Was it cooked to your liking?
Yes, excellent.
So everyone was quiet for a reason. It rested nicely.
Tommy Fitz over here is squeezing my back saying, you better say it's good, better say it's good.
And how about the beggar's purse?
I would talk more, but I'm eating.
Okay, I'll leave you be.
Okay.
Okay, and we've got Chef Charlie over here.
It's got the crisp and it's got crisp against the nice mellow cheese, and it's a wonderful combination.
Excellent. And over here, you are already ready to start voting, so I don't want to get this on camera, so it's a surprise. But have you been pleased so far?
There's no doubt, like Grand Rapids has such wonderful restaurants, creative food, great looks. It's very, very impressive.
Beautiful.
Very impressive.
We can compete with any big city in the nation, right, everyone?
Right. I'm going up to the beer, Amy.
Hey, somebody get that from Chef Howard.
I got the beer.
His job isn't done yet. So while we wait for some more of these scores to come up, because I think it's going to take a couple more minutes, I'm going to ask some of the chefs how they felt that it went. Tommy Fitz, after you let that lamb rest, were you nervous about getting done in time? Did you feel 50 minutes was enough time?
Oh, I think so, but I was a little vulnerable towards the end. I was kind of scared.
Kind of scared? All right, I'm
asking. Just egging me on and
I was very
saying,
nice to you.
saying mean things. I'm
Okay,
very
Chef
vulnerable
William, what
right
do you
now.
think? Chef
Is
William?
there security in the building? I'm very insecure.
Hey,
right now.
Tommy, get off. Okay, Chef William from Amway, what do you think about the contest?
It was great. It was great. I'm ready to drink some beer now.
Oh, you're ready to drink some beer now? Oh, that's your job.
I think we're all ready for this right now. Chef Corey DeMint, how about you? You had the raviolis to put together. That's a pretty time-consuming project, but you got it done in time. What was your technique on that?
Everything went well. Just making sure everything got done in time. Trish helped me out a lot. The smoked tomato relish came out very well.
And you didn't set off the fire alarm?
No, we didn't. I thought it'd be a lot smokier in here, actually. But I've worked with a lot of these guys throughout my experience, and it's a pleasure. It was fun.
Good, and you know what? We should probably introduce Trish, your assistant,
Doggin.
who really put the ravioli together. We
Yes,
always
she did.
know who's really behind the
The one who
scenes.
saved the raviolis.
Let's give it up for the real chef.
But hey, may I have Chef Mark, or what do you think, Mark?
It was a lot of fun.
A lot of fun.
Touch and go the whole time.
Touch and go.
Yeah. Juliet really kind of helped us through that.
She pulled you through,
She
didn't
stirred
she?
my risotto.
She stirred your risotto.
To perfection, and she did a great job. So
I thank you.
We had a
Chef
good
Mark.
time.
Okay, and then I'm gonna go over to Chef Perky. What do you like about this?
Oh, it was a lot of fun. Cramped, makes you work, makes you feel like you're at work, actually.
And make you feel, see, a lot of people don't know what goes on in a restaurant.
Makes you feel like you're at
on
work.
them days when you're sitting out there in the restaurant, it's full, and you wonder what's going on in the kitchen, you saw it right here tonight. This is what goes on in the kitchen.
Equipment going down,
Oh,
all
yeah.
that fun stuff, stuff that you used to have.
Everybody
all the
bumping
time.
into each other.
Yeah. No, that's a great time.
Yeah.
great talented chefs.
I mean,
Really fun. Really fun.
I'm impressed. I'm standing in the hallway of the creme of the creme. Tommy, William, Brett, you, Amy, Mark, all of us. You know, we get together, we talk. You with your ongoing with the organic and healthy kids, and the other, and Tommy. I mean, I love what you're doing. Your new restaurant. And you know, hats off to Grand Rapids, because Grand Rapids got a lot of restaurants, and they do not realize the talent that they have in this city is overwhelming. Overwhelming. I just got back from Dallas, and we was talking about the restaurants in Dallas. You guys measure up and above the talent we have in Dallas. That's awesome.
There you go.
You're so right,
We're
Chef
growing every year. It's getting better every year.
Thank you, Chris. Chef.
We have another score up for Team B over here on this side. This was Tommy Fitzgerald's dish with the lamb and the beggar's purse. Are we ready to hear the scores? Okay, we have a 20. Oh, no. Oh, sorry. Team B.
Team B.
Dish number 2. We have a 20 as our first score, a 20 as our second score, and we're going for the trifecta. We have a 20 for the third score, for a total of 60 points. Nice job.
I think I see the hat spanning on that head over there.
I do too. I can see it getting bigger. Everyone stand back. It might blow. Let's go see if we have any more scores.
Okay, this is really something. Audience, what do you think? You like this? Yeah! Now, I know some of you probably want to get over and eat some of this food, right? Yeah. You do? Well, you out of luck, okay? If you didn't eat nothing out there, you out of luck. This has been great. What do you think about this whole ordeal with the chefs outside and the chefs inside?
I think it's great. I had a good time here tonight, and this was a fun competition, so it was fun to watch these guys work.
Is this your first year coming to this?
Yes, it is.
Okay. Will you come back again?
Absolutely.
Okay. Now, next thing you got to do is try all these restaurants, okay? You go out there and write down all the names of the restaurants. Say, I was there and saw it, okay?
I've been at most of them already.
I knew that. I knew that was going to happen. I got to go down here. I got to bug somebody. You watch your husband tonight. This is Miss Gary Allen. This is Gary Allen's wife. I'm not going to say Miss Gary Allen because you're going to say, I have a name too. Okay. Well, what do you think seeing your husband out there?
Well, let's see. He helped out here about as much as he helps out at home.
Oh, okay.
What were we allowed? 50 minutes?
Yeah.
I think in 37 years I've never spent 50 minutes in a kitchen.
Is that true?
That's true.
Okay.
All right, Chef O, we're ready with another score over here. We finally have a score up for Team A. This is for their first dish. Oh, I don't know what dish this was. Guys, what dish was number one for Team A?
The duck, wasn't it?
The duck? The duck with Chef Mark.
The duck.
Okay, with the risotto, with the red wine reduction, our first score is 18.
Okay.
Our second score, we move up a point for 19.
All right.
Nice. And our last score, 18, for a total of 55.
Whoa.
Thank you, Chef Mark, for a wonderful dish.
There you go. Now, which one was that, Amy?
That was the duck with the risotto.
With the duck, with the stirring of julienne.
Yes.
Yes, the stirring of julienne.
That's how we got such a high score.
I think
was
so.
from that premier stirring. Remember, with a wooden spoon. No. Let me go see if there's any more scores.
I'm going back out in the audience tomorrow. I got to ask some more questions. What do you think about this tonight?
I think it's great. It's better than last year. It's bigger, and I can't wait to taste some more of that food.
You can eat. You got to go out and try it. This is really great. I love the number of people that's showing up and the number of audience that we're getting on this, and we got to do it again and again and again. We thank you all for coming out to this because we couldn't do it without you. And I'm going to get away from one wife to another wife. I kept looking at that. No, this is Chef Perky's wife. What do you think? Now, is this guy just good at home?
Oh, he cooks excellent at home.
He does cook at home?
When he's home and he cooks.
See, that's what I want to say. That's what I want to hear when he's home, because he's always at the Sierra Room, right? There you go. I'm not going to boast on one restaurant because we got Sierra Room, we got the Amway Group, and you guys did good, Corey. I tell you guys. Now tell us something about you. You have a cooking classes that you do, right?
Not necessarily a cooking class. We do wine tasting dinners.
Okay.
Twice a month on the third Tuesday and Wednesday of each month. We do 4 courses, and we serve 4 glasses of wine with that. All original dishes.
So how would I find out about this? Can I just call you at your restaurant?
Yep, you can call Johnny Carino's at 616-363-7100, or Out front at our booth, we have email cards that you can fill out, and we will email the menu directly to you.
Is there a certain number you got to have? I mean, do you go up to a number or down? I mean, how is it?
We usually book each wine dinner. The menu goes out, and in about a week, we fill up. We're at 55 for each event.
That's great. So if you want to go out and try it, some nice wine dishes, and wine tasting, and should you say 4 courses?
4 courses, 4 full glasses of wine.
Okay, there you go. There's one spot right there.
We have the results from Chef Corey's dish of the quail ravioli with the boursin cheese and the forbidden rice, as well as the smoky tomatoes. Here we go. So it's dish number 3 for Team A. Our first score, 20 points.
Ooh.
Our second score, another 20 points. And our last score, 18 points for a total of 58 points.
Hey,
Let's give Chef Corey a big round of applause, please.
And his assistant, Amy.
And his assistant, Trish. Thank you.
Thank you. Moving right along here, this is something, the meals, you know, this is what I don't like, is being a judge at a judging. I mean, because you eat so much.
That's not a bad thing.
Well, wait a minute, Amy. Try judging 55 different chilies.
Yeah, that might be bad the next day.
That's a very bad thing. That's a very bad thing. But it's fun to do that when you get out. I mean, I had the opportunity to do the gumbo competition this past February down at the Bob. And you talking about eating all the gumbo. That was bad, too. I don't know what's worse, eating a lot of chili, a lot of gumbo. That's something. So, we there?
I have the chefs or the judges over here, and they right now are working on Chef Chris Perky's dish, and I hear a little bit of discussion, but I'm not going to interrupt because I want to get these scores up as quickly as we can. But they seem to be enjoying it. It's cutting like butter, I got to say.
Butter. Butter.
It looks good. It smells wonderful over here.
You know, one thing I'm worried about, Amy, who's going to clean up this mess? You know,
Not me and you, buddy.
You know, normally these chefs come in and do all this work, and then you have the second crew come in and clean up.
The people that really make the restaurant run, the dishwashers.
The dishwashers.
Where all of us started, I bet.
I mean, I think we all have.
How many chefs here started as a dishwasher?
There you go.
How many of us still are?
There you go.
There you go. Our still are dishwashers. There you go.
Truth be told, okay, it looks like we're getting ready to tally up. Did you have a question, Julie, or did you want to make a comment?
I was just going to say that the ancho, it leaves a nice layer of, a little bit of a kick afterwards without being overpowering, and it's really
That's nice.
tasty.
Yeah, ancho sometimes has that little bit of a smoky flavor.
Yeah.
Are you catching that at all?
Yeah, definitely.
Oh, okay, good. Any other comments that we want to make on Chef Chris Perky's dish here with the corn relish and the
Nice
veal?
color, looks good. Color and
Lovely.
presentation.
Nice.
Color and presentation, very nice.
Wonderful. Okay, well let's get scoring so I can bring up the next points for Team A. And we'll get those posted just as soon as we can. We can see how we're doing in the running there. It looks like it's pretty close, almost neck and neck, I think.
Well, I'm going to send over with Tom. Tom, the station manager at WKTV. What do you think about this, Tom?
You know, it's really sensational, Oliver. You know, one of the things that we always kind of wonder is when the first time you do something for the very first year, is it going to work? Ladies and gentlemen, I think they have done a sensational job tonight. Let's give our chefs a great big hand for everything they've done.
I mean, and he got it done in almost the time limit. It's great how 50 minutes? That's hard to do. I mean,
exactly.
Now you see again, when you guys go to the restaurant and you wonder what's going on in the kitchen, this is what goes on. But you got to multiply it. I mean, this is what you have in your normal, everyday kitchen.
Yeah, take this whole show and put it on steroids, and you have a Friday night in a restaurant kitchen.
And the same attitude. I mean, you got a lot of guys working together, very humble, very nice, very, that's what makes chefs in Grand Rapids so neat.
And working in a restaurant is quintessential teamwork, and you saw that tonight with the teams they formed. They decided which were the strengths, which were the weaknesses. They all took their pick, and away they went, and they made incredible dishes that you just tell by the smells and going through the studio tonight.
Okay, here we got some more scores.
We have some more scores coming up. This is for Team A. This is going to be dish 2. This is going to be their final dish. This could make or break them. This one was put up by Chef Chris Perky of the Sierra Room. This was the corn with the veal and the shrimp, and a little bit of that ancho chili in it. So our first score, number 1, is going to be 19.
Ooh.
Second score, 18. Ooh. But he comes back in the end with a 19.
Hey,
For a total of 56 points.
Okay, there we go.
Okay, we
Get
got
it?
just a couple more. We only need one more score to have our winner declared, right, Tom?
You're exactly right, Amy. Just one more to go. And, you know, as we wind up through this first annual Chef Showdown, I think one of the things is, you know, how to create with liquid. Now, you know, I kind of consulted you on that secret ingredient, and Amy said, you know, I think liquid would be the really tough thing
No,
for them
I
to
said
cook
I
with.
think alcohol. Will be-
Alcohol, there we are. Alcohol does not come in a cube, so yes. It was a
Yes,
liquid.
I think that our chef team should get together with their team so we can announce this last score and find out who the final winner is here. I'm going to
Okay.
come over and see how our judges are doing to see if they're almost done yet.
Chow down. Where's got everybody over here? As the hesitation grows in the audience there. Again, Amy, I would like to thank the fine folks at Van Earn for help putting this on tonight.
Yes, they've brought some wonderful product for all of us and for all of our samples that everybody got to try out in the tent in the room.
That was really great, and I hope if anybody leave here tonight and said that they didn't get enough to eat, something is wrong. Okay,
That's for sure. And I have to do a little plug for myself. If you haven't gotten dessert, please go in that back room because I have some delicious opera cake.
Opera cake, I didn't even get that yet. Okay, look like they have got the scores and the tension amount.
Oh my gosh, yeah, talk about the tension.
Okay, here we go.
We're gonna read the overall winner here in a moment. And then the judges have made a special request as well. Chef O, if you could be over by the judges. They would like to also name the dish that they felt was the overall winner. Not just the team winner, but the overall winner. So I think that's gonna be a pretty special honor coming from these judges. Okay, so we have our last dish. And this was the special tuna tempura with the soba noodles. That looks pretty amazing. And I noticed it had some caviar in it too. I mean, that's pretty high end.
Ooh, yeah.
So here we go. Our first score for dish number 3 for Team B is 20 points.
Ooh.
Wonderful. Second score, another 20 points.
Oh.
And our third score, 20 points for a total of 60. Team B wins by 1 point. 1 point.
That's like an Irish drama.
1 point.
Applause.
Come on,
1 point. It was a true chef showdown.
Yeah.
Now, Chef O, let's talk to the judges about the one dish that they felt truly was the overall winner that really impressed them.
I'm going to ask Mr. Van Earn first come out of the block. What do you think?
The balance of the color and just the number of products used was so impressive, and even a dessert item on the plate, so it was very well done.
That was Chef William from Amway. You guys, thank you. What do you think there, Julie?
Ditto, we all consulted and said, you know what, we've got to come up with favorite of the night, and we all agreed on this one. And I'm hoping it's not just because it was the last dish we tasted, but no, it's just the complication of all the layers of flavor, and it just really came together nicely. Thank you very much.
Now, last but the man who teaches kids and other adults how to cook. I'm going to hear from a professional. What do you think, Chef?
It was very easy for us in the very last one, I think, not because it was the last, but a lot of flavor, a lot of color, a lot of ingredients, and really stood out. The dessert, which nobody knew it was going to happen, showed up, and that's where it was. So exceptional to everyone. Really, really nice.
Do you think they made it even extra special when you didn't know what they were going to do with it, and all of a sudden you get this put in front of you?
It was about taste. It was about what the criteria we needed to judge on, but it was very, very nice. Very nicely presented also. Good.
Thank you guys. I'd like to thank from Amy, myself, thank you guys for taking the time to do this, and I hope you got your tummies full. You did? You think so?
I'm sure they do.
Sure they do.
Congratulations to Chef William Reed for having the top dish of the night. That's wonderful. Kudos to Amway. Tom.
Incredible night. Thank you so much. Kudos to the winning team. And do we have anyone in the crowd from Kids Food Basket? Anyone in the crowd from Kids Food Basket here? There's a whole bunch of them here tonight. They're over there somewhere. There we go.
Here comes someone.
Just why don't you come on down. You're the next contestant on.
Here they
She's
come.
got that screen. Yes.
Come on down.
Kids Food Basket's gonna
jump right in here.
Hi. And you are?
I'm Bridget Clark. I'm the executive director of Kids Food Basket.
Thank you so much for coming. Well, we are very pleased that tonight with the first annual Iron Chef competition, the Chef Joe Showdown, that the Team B has won for you a food donation in their names to the Kids Food Basket of Kent County. Let's give them a big hand, everyone.
Thank you so much. We're just so excited to be chosen for this. It's certainly just really incredible, and we appreciate all the support. All of the food that's been donated will go to feed hungry kids, snack suppers, we call them. And basically they're for children in the Grand Rapids Public Schools who otherwise would not be getting something to eat for dinner. We're providing meals to about 900 kids a day during the school week, so.
Oh, see, that's a lot. That's great.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you. Now, how about let's get our celebrity chefs up here for a last round and see what they have to say. Gary, Julian, can you come up for a minute?
Our celebrity chefs who did not lose any fingers.
No. Can't believe
it.
Okay, last moment thoughts. What do you think about this, Gary?
Would you hire me?
No. There you go. Okay, there you go. My food cost just went out the window, but no, you did a great job. I like the way you handled a knife. I love the way you looked at that not reduction.
Condensing.
Condensing. How you watch that condensing of the sauce
Of
there.
the wine, yeah, the wine, and we got it down to a syrup. We condensed it down. We didn't reduce it down, right, Brett? We condensed it.
Okay, all right.
Something new I learned.
There you go.
And what about you, Juliet? Did you learn anything new tonight?
You know, I absolutely did, and I had said that before, that you could just feel the talent. I don't cook a lot because it's just my husband and me, and we don't eat a lot. So, but just what I learned, and to just watch these masters, these artists, it's humbling. So it was a great experience. Thank you so
and
much.
you're not thinking about changing careers anytime
No,
soon?
no, she said never.
We
No.
like you where you are.
I'm sticking, I said day job, but really my night job. I'm sticking to that.
Great.
Well, that, I think, as we're winding down here for the rest of the night, we want to thank everybody. We want to thank Van Neerden for being our title sponsor here.
Give them a hand, folks. Yeah.
And we also want to thank Cascade Winery for providing the wine for tonight's Iron Chef competition. And we also want to thank Westside Beer.
Okay.
Yep, Westside Beer for the Stella Artois.
Stella Artois.
And I also want to thank Garrett's Appliance for the Wolf and Sub-Zero appliances that were used tonight's competition.
Yeah.
And of course, we also have Founders Bank and Trust. Founders Bank and Trust, a big supporter of the Iron Chef competition. And so many of the other sponsors out there. Thank you so much for this year's 2006 Van Neerden Festival of Chefs. Juliet, thank you I called Juliet on the phone. She said it sounds like a lot of fun. I'll do it. Gary, thank you so much again. All of you, chefs, your talent is superb. You've honored us. We're not worthy.
No, we're not worthy.
Kids Food Basket. So, for all of us here at WKTV, the Grand Rapids JCs, all the organizations involved in the 2006 Van Neerden Festival of Chefs, thank you for watching, and good night, everyone. We'll see you next year.
Thank you.
Good job.